So a question I get asked a lot on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, whatever, is issues with your companies. Like, how do you run 2 companies or 3 companies or 4 companies with an iron fist? But seriously, you love all the companies that you run, and you put sort of the same heart and soul that you would put in from your other companies. So the building company, which I've always put my heart and soul in, I put that heart and soul into the advertisement company, and then that heart and soul I put into the mobile phone company. Unfortunately, there is a lot of risks to be taken with the mobile phone company, because certain things like units to be paid for. You will have seen various posts where I rant about paying for the mobile phone company, or paying for said units, which you pay less for, whatever, or so on and so forth. And then it's paying for the stock that comes in. Now, usually it's something that you have to worry about. Another thing is I worry about customers. Every single company. The advertisement company is becoming much more fast-paced. Okay, it's pretty slow on customers, but then you increase customers. And then you've got events that are coming up. There's lots and lots of events. There's lots of venues, and you start running around and taking pictures and getting shots and taking notes and starting to schmooze. In fact, with the advertising company, you start to network a lot. So it's networking. And then if for whatever reason all you start to put together and wonder why, and then you think, oh yeah, you look at different platforms, you look at different regimes, you look at running different ads, different styles. You wonder why why people are going to Instagram more than Facebook. So you kind of have to say, right, okay, well, the Instagram people, there's more of my audience on Instagram than there is on Facebook. They'll go over to Facebook if they want to make they'll go onto Facebook if they want to ask questions about purchases, but they'll stay on Instagram if they want to see something, or they'll DM me on Instagram. So it's kind of one of those things, and you have to be a pro at all 3. You have to work multiply. It doesn't matter which desk I'm at. I still take work for everything from one desk, 2 desks as the case may be, depending where I am. It's like tomorrow mornings. Would have been at the building company, but I've turned the whole entire week around, which, yeah, that's for another video. But yeah, now as for things like the mobile phone company, generating sales, generating leads, all that sort of stuff, comes from the ad company. So the ad company advertises for other companies, it deals with other companies, and looks how, I use that as it's good for having one company based off of carrying the media across, or carrying, if you have a promotion company, you can use that to promote your other companies. Doesn't always work well, but you then realize, oh, well, then another company's making money. And the question you've got to ask yourself all the time is, why is this company making money? Why is that company not making that much money? Or why is that company halted with money? The mobile phone company is making just as about the same amount of money as the advertising company, and the building company is making more money. So you have to ask yourself, why is the other company making most? And You know, I mean, a long time ago, you know, when you'd close one company and open company up, it's very, very frustrating doing all of that. But the most frustrating thing is you know, what seems, you've got to put like eye-catching stuff out all the time. The building company is more ran in sort of the very sort of the it's run very like you know, the shopping side of things. So it's run very sort of retailish type of way now, because because of the way like the online star way has come, and people want to buy like that. But like mobile phones, like the mobile phone company is doing pretty well, and it is upping, but it's just about getting there. It's getting there, and it's, you know, I mean, with different shops and stuff. And the problem is with retail is you know, you have to get at people's houses and things. It's like, well, no, one unit needs to open and that shop needs to make more, and you have to step on people's toes all the time, which you have to be the inspector or the investigator. And the one thing that's querying me is, why is that unit address not on Google? And it says there's a unit there, so there must be something that somebody's hiding. I'm not going to say who they are, because I know they're hiding something now. So it's the question is, why are they hiding stuff? It's a case of, this is slow pace, whatever. So to speed things up, we have to promote things really heavily. I mean, the question is, who's their landlord? Because somebody needs to kick somebody in the ass. Now, my name's not Chris Purcell, but I do want to find out. I am interested in finding out, so I can put stuff out there. Not on Google, I can't do that now. But anyway, you know, it's, you know, if you're on a public street, you can approach somebody and say, hey, these units, don't they look quite interesting? Well, yeah, because, well, you know, in actual fact, you know, like we know where we can get our pictures from now. We know, because we know that they don't own the public footpath. But anyways, I'm not getting into that. So, yeah, that's your question. And you can still live out of a briefcase in 2023. There's a lot of web developers that do all the time. It's a case of, in fact, there is a lot of digital nomads, and the digital nomads are, you know, they're living the better life. You know, because having an office becomes tiring. Anyway, I've got a roll, but I just thought, because I'm in the middle of stuff, I just thought I would answer a question and stick it out on YouTube for you guys to watch or listen to. Have a great evening.
Mic trigger. Mic lock. Finish recording.